Andie because frankly I've always hated shopping for swim. It's such a miserable experience to go into a tiny dressing room under fluorescent lighting. You know, you have to take off all your clothes. It's just really a horrible experience, and I thought there had to be a better way, both a better way to shop for swim and also better product. Andie is a direct-to-consumer swimwear brand for women. We design and make swimwear and related products, cover-ups, some loungewear, some intimates that we sell direct-to-consumer via our website. And now more recently, we also have relationships with Nordstrom and Saks and a few other department stores that sell Andie, and we have a flagship retail location in the Malibu Country Mart. The journey to getting Andie off the ground was just full of roadblocks. The first biggest challenge was funding. So we did a Kickstarter campaign. We raised about $10,000 from that, but as anyone probably can guess, it takes more than $10,000 to design product, make product, get a website, build a website, get everything you need off the ground. And that was the first obstacle. It was very, very, very hard to find anyone to take me seriously. I was a woman trying to raise money for a female-centric brand. Most investors are men. And by the way, within this particular category, the experience for men and for women is very different. Men just throw on a pair of swim trunks and call it a day. It's very different. When a woman is wearing a swimsuit, it is the most naked she will ever be in public, and so it's just a completely different experience for her. And so these investor men just like didn't get it. They didn't see the problem. They didn't understand why you couldn't just go to, you know, wherever and buy a swimsuit. And so that was the first challenge. And it's definitely a little bit risky to quit your job before you've launched the company and know if it's going to work at all or not. But I think many entrepreneurs have a pretty high risk appetite, myself included. So it was something I had to do. And we have now raised, I think it's over $30 million. None of that has been easy. I mean, like none of it. To the last dollar, it has been such a challenge. But the challenges have been different at every stage of the company. I think that the biggest thing that would help aspiring female entrepreneurs is, frankly, having more female investors. I think we need more women on the other side of the table who have the capital, who are deploying it. I think that's going to be the number one thing that starts to change these ratios. And I'm not saying that like women should invest in women as like a sympathy thing or like not at all. I'm sure there's some stat that I'm going to butcher now, but for every dollar invested in a woman, it goes farther than a dollar invested in a man. And so I think it makes good business sense to invest in women, and that's why people should be investing in women. You know, we're really strong. We're in a really good place, and so I think the future is ours, and I'm just excited for all the ways in which we can keep growing. And I mean, ultimately the goal is to serve more women and give them swimsuits that they love, that help them feel comfortable and confident, so they, you know, can really focus on making the best memories that they can. When you think about it, when you're wearing a swimsuit, typically you're at the beach with your family, with your friends, and you shouldn't be worrying about wedgies or how something fits. And so my hope is that we can just keep serving women and growing globally.